Hey, this is Prack with iRepairMD, and what I have in front of me is a voting machine. This is a voting machine from a undisclosed source, undisclosed location, and you guys ever wonder what some of these voting machines look like? This is one of many type, and this is the ESS Automark, and it has high security. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the LCD screen back in. Okay, and let's look at the ports, explain all the ports. So what you have here is the vending machine type key, and what that does, it is so entry to the SD card or the CF card, and that has the ballot, the digital ballot in there. And inside this machine is the paper trail also. But let's go ahead and let's take this, put this back together. All right, and so let's lock that up, and then in here, and this is the key where you power it up, and you got the different audio jack, and you have accessory for pins, and these are the screen selection buttons. Okay, and on this side, in this door, is you have the inkjet that prints the paper ballot, and the paper ballot is secure, locked in here, and this has a AC power plug and also a backup battery, so if there's a power outage they can still continue to vote. Okay, now let's look at the other side of it. Okay, let's flip this thing over, and as you can see, it's built pretty solid. You need a hex screw to open it up, and what we're going to do is we're going to start opening this up starting now. So first thing we're going to do is open the lid, and let's go ahead and take the screws off. I'm going to use a flathead for this hex screw. I don't have all the tools with me, so then take all the screws out. Alright, so now this is the first half of it, and now there's some screws on here. Go ahead and carefully place the screws. It looks like all the screws are all the same size. It's easier for assembly. All right. This is the monitor holder. Okay, so what I want to do now is try to pull the monitor back, and I'm going to free up this piece here. Okay, with the screws in. Now you have, this looks like a paper handler, and then you have the power chip. Okay. All right, now this is the underbelly of the voting machine. And let's see what's inside. I was told that inside here should also contain the paper ballot still. is on the bracket that holds the underbelly of the machine. I'm only limited, don't have all the right tools with me because I'm limited on the tools that I can bring into this secure facility. But what I am attempting to show you guys is how secure this machine is. There's 3 levels of security. Okay, so this right here looks like it's the microphone or a sensor. Let's see what that is. I'll find out soon enough. So the piece here in the bottom, this is a sensor. Okay, that is the sensor piece. It's not a microphone. It's held together by a bracket. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this back plate here. All right, so I don't have the hex screw with me. All I have is a flathead, and that seems to be doing the job for now. See how far I can go with this before I can't get in anymore. This is the bottom of the machine, the stainless steel plate. Alright, so all the screws here. What I'm going to do is take out this piece. This machine is all centralized, so there's no network connected, so it can't possibly be hacked. It's extremely secure. And this is a hybrid machine. It's digital and a paper copy machine. It looks like there's something else locking this down. I can actually see the plate here. So it slides right off. And now you have the actual circuitry. Looks like these were all handmade or hand assembled. It's definitely not made in China, I could tell you that. This is old school hand by hand assemble connection, and these are the wires and the connectors. These are proprietary circuit boards and power supply, and that powers the system. Alright, now okay, so now that we lift the cover off, what we're going to do is open up the main cover. We already looked at the bottom and took the plate off, metal plate. Now we're going to look at these grooves here, which all have these hex screws in them. And I'm going to try to lift the plate off of that by undoing this hex screws. Trying to get to the ballot now. It's definitely not easy to get to the ballot. This is a decommissioned voting machine. I'm pretty sure the new one are a lot more advanced, but this would contain the most recent election information. All right. so now let's see if I can open it up. This part's coming off okay. Now, well, let's connect to here. All right. Back. Let's see if we can pull this up. All right, so now a little more screws, maybe. Let me go ahead and unscrew this some more. All right, so now there's some more screw I have to loosen up. Okay, so now I'm lifting this up. So this is the okay, and this is what it looks like on the inside. This is the power supply. This is the backup battery right here. Backup battery, and the paper ballot should be in the bottom underneath this, I am assuming. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this bracket here, see if I can get to the paper ballot. This is the paper handler. I really don't see any paper in here. I think that there is no paper ballot. I think the paper ballot's already been taken out, but I could be wrong. I will find out pretty soon, as soon as I take this thing off. Okay, let's see if I can get this to come off. All right, so now we have, I don't know what this side is. I wonder what's in this box. Okay, so you have all this proprietary piece in here. This could be the hard drive. Okay. So this is the networking port, not networking, but the interface port with the card reader built in. And this is the paper handler. I think the ballot's already been taken out of this, but I'm not gonna know for sure until I pull this off. Pull this out. All right, so now I'm gonna unconnect this right here, and this is the paper handler, and you load the ballot in, it gets scanned into here, and then the storage is into the SD card, and then they take the information from the SD card and put it into the ballot, and then all the paper trail goes elsewhere. Okay, and these are the controllers. There's no hard drive. All the data is located into the SD card. And then you have the stepper motor right here. The stepper motor here. Stepper motor here feeds the paper. This is the paper scanner. This thing scans the paper here, scans the ballot, and power supply. Backup battery. It's pretty much a printer plus a tally machine. So there's no hard drive. It has a built-in. Well, I'll tell you what, this is just an LCD, so I really can't open it up. And there's no paper ballot here. All the paper ballot has been taken out already. And let's see what the back of this looks like. Yep, that's pretty much the whole voting machine here. You have these connectors here, the scanner. These are the circuit board and sensors. All these are hand crimped connectors. These are handmade. And let's see what country. This one doesn't say what country it's made in. I am assuming it's all, yep, it's all US. This is the detector right here. This is what actually scans the document. When you cast your vote, this piece right here reads the scanning sheet and tallies it up. So the paper goes into here, and this is called the Automark ultrasonic sheet detector, and it's a US made, and this is what reads the ballot. And this is a pump that actually feeds the tray paper in, runs it through here, and then it goes to the back to be tallied up, and then this information goes into the board here. This is the central processing unit. This is Texas Instrument. And this is what processes the tally, and it stores it onto the SD card here. And there's no ballot. I will find a ballot somewhere. This is one of the standard voting machine that you guys who voted have probably ran into, and if you ever wonder what's inside, this is what you get. This is a highly secure machine. There's no way you can vote. And these are paper ballots that's already been counted, and so America, you have it. This is what some of the voting machine you guys have used consists of, and these components are all proprietary, so you don't have to worry about being made in China, or the Chinese government is manipulating the election, or any foreign government, because everything here is locally sourced. Local meaning that it's made in the USA, and majority of it here is hand crimped and hand assembled. And the key instruments is this Texas Instrument processor right there, the AA54ABJW, and it has a paper trail, a document scanner, and also it has a digital tally, 2 level of security, has a power backup, and it's highly secure, and there's no paper ballot in here. But rest assured, this is a pretty good vending machine. It cannot be manipulated outside. This is Prac with iRepairMD. Have a good day.